around in Sin City, I'm with a demon, and I got the scope on me, they see me scheming. Kill for the money, oh, they got me feeling. Loaded with the Sprite in my cup, yeah, I'm leaning. Walk around in Sin City, I'm with a demon.
What's good, one and only army? It's your boy Matt, one and only. And today, before we start the video, I would like to give a huge thanks to all of you guys. I think I started my channel a week or 2 weeks ago, and right now, up to date, we just passed 300 subscribers. So if anything, I give thanks to you guys because you guys come onto my channel and y'all watch my videos. So I'm very happy, and I'm thankful that you guys are being a part of the journey. Alright, so first question came from Joanna Jays _Jays, I'm sorry. And she said, how long have you been with Rashida? Well, I've known Rashida since the age of 9. And we had some on and off years. So if anything, I would give it 6 to 8 years. I've known her for a very long time. Yeah, it's been a very long time. So if anything, probably 6 to 8 years. And then we have Bridget Berry 8, and she asked, do you have a YouTube channel? And yes I do. Matt, one and only. If anything, subscribe. And yeah. And also, she's back at it again, but not a question, but a statement. And she said, tell your son, hey, he is cute. So Mason, just wanted to let you know you're famous. Bridget said hi, and that you're cute. Okay, so next one comes from Solo JGM. What he was trying to say, I don't know if it's a he or a she, but they asked, did you really want to have kids? And at my age right now, no, I didn't plan on having kids or anything. Yeah, and Rashida, she most definitely didn't plan to have any kids at such a young age. So if anything, yeah, no, I didn't plan on having kids. Okay, so next question comes from Sheeta Mommy. She says, how's your relationship with your girlfriend? I would say it's going fine. There's nothing going on. We're trying to be on the same page. If anything, we try bonding with each other, like watching movies and playing a game together. But if anything else, we're fine. We have our rocky boat sometimes, but we still make it through. Especially when the days go bad, we talk amongst ourselves, and we give each other room and time to talk. So if anything, it's going good. Yeah. And the next question, tell us about your son. If anything, I would say my son he's a miracle. He's unique. But it's just he's a part of my life, and it's a rough road, but he's now a piece of me. So without a shadow of a doubt, that's my son. I would literally kill for my son, especially that he's my firstborn. And anything, I would love for my firstborn to be, protected. And yeah, I just love him. I wouldn't trade him up for anything. And yeah, he's such a good kid. I love him to death. The other day he was singing to me. He said, "Hi, Daddy." It's just a lot. Yeah, it's just a lot. Okay, next question comes from M the Brat. Are you and your baby mom together? Guys, just to be sure or to clarify with you guys, I don't like when you guys call her my baby mama. I just feel like she has a name, you know. If anything, don't give her baby mama. Like I would rather girlfriend or Rashida. Yeah, we're together. We're trying to keep things, you know, keep things slow and still. So yeah, she's my girlfriend, and yes, we are together. Next question comes from mpt.fact. If you and Rashida never do it, would you want a kid? Of course, I would always want a kid. If anything, I would want him to be in a better path than I am, and that she's in, and that we're in. So yeah, I always wanted a kid. It's been there since a long time ago. I always wanted a kid, but not at the right time. That's the thing. Not at the right time. Next question comes from Nahita_. Do you go to school? Yes, I do go to school. Let's see. Okay, here goes this next one. It comes from Nawazi8819. Are you gonna do pranks on Shida Mommy? Of course I'm gonna do pranks. And if anything, I'm thinking of some things, but I'm gonna have to postpone them since you asked me. But thank you for the, you know, little question. Okay, next one came from ShakeGuala, and he asked me, how tall am I? I would give myself 5'9". People told me I've gotten taller, so if anything, I probably grew an inch or two. Yeah. Here goes Wendy. Wendy, she says, do you regret dating, or are you happy in your relationship? If anything, I think it's perfect. My relationship is perfect. I don't regret any of it. Although we do have our differences, I don't regret it at all. I think it's something awesome, you know, especially having that significant other always there, motivating you, telling you you can do better and stuff like that. It's awesome. And no, I don't regret it. What is a life lesson you want to give your son? Great question. The life lesson I would want to give my son is always let your best be your better in that sense. If anything, don't settle for the best. Be better. Be better than me and your mom. And don't let anybody tell you what you can and can't do. If anything. If anything, yeah. Do you want more kids in the future? And if so, how many? Yeah, I do want more kids, but it's all depending on the girl. If she's gonna come out a girl. If anything, I would settle with 2. If it takes, 3 boys to get to the girl, 4 kids. I just want a girl, and if anything else, yeah, I feel like the girl would complete it. The family will be alright. Yeah. And the last question from Wendy. She says, What advice do you give to new fathers? Well, for starters, if anything, I'm just letting you new fathers, or I should say teen parents, new teen parents. If anything, you know, although someone's not gonna be there with you in the moment, there's someone that's always gonna have your back and is always gonna stick with you and always believe in you and push for you to be better yourself, to be a better version of yourself. If anything, to the new fathers, love your family with all your heart. When you love and when you care for those things, you don't want those things to go away. So if anything, love with all your heart. Don't love with half a heart. You know, give your all, and yeah, stay focused. And again, don't let nobody tell you what you can and can't do. Thank you, Wendy, for those 4 questions in a row. Jeez. Next question comes from I am Iam Nev, and he says, where do you see yourself in 5 years? In 5 years, I think I still see myself in college. If anything, I would want to go to college to get some type of education. So yeah, you know, if this YouTube thing works out for me, I'll probably do, you know, part-time this and then do something else. If anything, in 5 years, I want to play sports, but I don't know if I'm in for sports anymore. If anything, I would probably have to do with video games. I'm really good at video games. If you know anybody that plays video games with me, they know how competitive I am and how toxic I get, especially when we don't win, or if anything doesn't go the way I want it to go. So in 5 years, yep, try to benefit from my skills. And I got okay, we got 6.wild collab? Question mark. If anything, DM me, talk to me. We would try to work something out. Yeah, just DM me, and I mean, I don't know who you are, so if anything, DM me, and yeah, we'll work from there. This one came from Kianti_1234. Would you cheat on your girlfriend? Come here. I gotta tell y'all a secret, okay? Just come here. There was this one time where I did cheat. And yes, it was on the same girl, Rashida, and that day did not go right. It did not go the way I planned it. If anything, I broke her heart. You know, she kind of didn't trust me. She didn't want to be with me for a little while. That's like one of the reasons why, you know, we've had some on and off dating times, if anything. And yeah, I only cheated once. It was just once, if anything, just once. And no, I would not cheat on her, because I know her value. She's a very strict, ambitious human being that I love, that I know will be something good one day. I love you. Thank you for that question. If anything, this next question is from Kyo_Madini. And he asks, how is it like to be a dad at a very young age? If so, you don't have to answer if it's personal. It's fine. I'll answer it. It's not personal at all. You know, some people, they see me. If anybody that sees me, you know, I have a very high tolerance when I'm in dad mode. If anything, I focus on my son and anything my son. Back then, you know, when I would go to this Father's Day event at church, you know, I wouldn't feel like a dad. I would just feel like a guy that's taking care of a kid. But now, like, you know, seeing and going through things that dads would go through, I mean, it's very rough, but, you know, I always try to find a way out of it, if anything. And yeah. Okay, there's this next question where he's from Markayla.Chanel, and she asks, how did your friends react when you told them you had a baby? If anything, I told one of my friends, Tyler. I think it was one time at this event, this U-Swap event, and he was there, and you know, I was kind of scared to tell him, because, you know, we wasn't trying to have kids at a young age, but I kept it in. But, you know, that day I just got over myself and told him, and I was like, yeah, I'm having a kid. And then he's like, stop lying. And I was like, yeah, I am. And then he was like, no, bro, I don't believe you. And I'm like, yep, it's true. No cap at all, real talk. I'm having a kid, and he just didn't know what to say. It's almost every reaction someone don't know what to say. And then there goes this other friend. I told him. He was the very first friend I told. And then he was like, damn. His name is Nashawn. And he was like, damn, bro, your pullout game weak. And then, you know, after that day, I just left the party. I kind of didn't want to. I was upset, but I didn't want him to know I was upset. But I left, and then, yeah, I don't know, bro. I get upset very easily. I don't like it. It just got to me. If anything, but eventually, yeah, I told them, and they both had different reactions. One didn't say something, the other did say something, hurt my feelings, got me upset, and then I was like, you know what, I'll let you have that one because it was on me. Next question is from It's.Jose, and she said, how did you react when you found out about Mason? My heart dropped. It was literally, my heart came out of my chest. It came out my chest and it fell down to the floor, and I couldn't pick it up. It's just an expression, but yeah, I didn't know what to say. The only thing I did know, and the only thing I did say was that you know, we could do this and stuff like that. I honestly wasn't ready for it, but over time it built me up, and it, you know, got me ready to push into the my incident our incident that we caused on ourselves. So if anything, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready nope, I wasn't ready at all. Okay. Next post, you got this from S. Robin Good 99, and she says, introduce your family. Well, you want to be, if you're talking about my main family, there's my dad, my mom, my older brother Marquise, Thykes. He's on YouTube. He's been on YouTube before me. If anything, go check out in the link description down below. There's me. There's my younger sister Mia. There's my younger sister Maya. There's not Maya but Michelle. There's my younger sister, which is Maya, and then my younger brother Malachi. If you're talking about, you know, the little family that I created, or that me and Rashida created, it's me, her, and Mason. So yeah. This another question came from Last Attention. He asks, what's your main focus in your life? What are the goals you're trying to achieve? If anything, I'm just trying to, you know, I would love for just things to click and things to work. I'm not gonna say those certain things. Those are a little too personal, but I want those to click. If anything, I want to get I want to have a closer bond with Rashida. I want to have a closer bond with my son. There's a lot of them. I can't say a lot right now, but from the ones off the top of my head is the ones that's gonna answer this question. Yeah. If anything, anything YouTube, I'll do YouTube. If anything, probably the most I want to reach like at least a mil subscribers. So if that happens, you know, I'm gonna most definitely go crazy. So yeah, there's a lot of goals, and it's good to, you know, pack yourself with a lot of goals. I want to play sports. I want to cook. I want to be a streamer. Just a lot of goals. It's good to have your mind packed and have your mind loaded with these type of goals and stuff. So if anything, you need to start to think, man. You gotta get that brain working. Next question, 50 Shades of J. She asked, do you still go to school? If so, how are you doing? I answered this question previously. Yeah, I'm still going to school, and I'm doing fine. You know, I have good grades. If anything, this is my last year, my senior year. So if anything, just hoping for the best, and that I give it my all this last year. Okay, next question came from Queen Annie 888. Do you see your son often? Yes, I do see my son often. Yeah, I see my son often. If anything, I get him for a week, and then after a week he goes back home. Next month come around, it's the same process. Okay, next question came from Ask. She says, okay, I'm from Kenya. Just asking, in case you done with school, will you marry your baby mama? I really don't like when, again, I'm gonna let it slide for this time, but if anything, I don't like her being called my baby mama. If anything, I just feel like it's the wrong term. If anything, just say Rashida or your girlfriend. And yes, I'm really trying to marry this girl. This girl, she's literally been there the whole entire time. You know, especially throughout pregnancy. Although we did, you know, rip each other's heads off during the pregnancy, you know? She was literally, she was the co-pilot to my pilot, man. She was my peanut butter to my jelly. So like, if anything, I would most definitely want to marry this girl. Okay. Next question comes from just.kazi. Are you and Sheeta still together? Yes, we're still together. Yes. And I think this is the final question, and this is where we're gonna end the video. Comes from minigawala_. Are you genuinely happy with where you are in your life right now? Yet again, great question, and thank you for the very last question. I would say yes and no. The reason why I say no is because there's things that I could have done. I could have done sooner, but I didn't have the right equipment. It literally set everything back. So, yeah. So, there's some things that, kind of set me back a little bit, but, I'm still trying to get through the process and stuff like that. And I'd say yes because, like, although I am going through all this stuff, there's someone that's, holding me up. There's a spirit that's holding me up. He's forever gonna hold me up. And yeah. I would like to say thank you everybody for the questions that you guys gave me. I cannot talk. I love you guys. Thank you for the 300 subscribers. If anything, let's keep pushing. Let's get to 400 and then 500 and so on and so forth. And it's your boy Matt, one and only, and I'm out. Peace.